Welcome back to camp. This is our first full week of guests, and camp is in full swing, and so are the bears. We are seeing multiple bears every day now, lots of mamas and cubs, and lots of solos just doing their thing, being bears. It's so awesome to watch these creatures in nature in their natural habitat. I swear I'll never want to see a bear in captivity at a zoo again after watching them in their natural habitat just doing what bears do. Now that guests have arrived, the menu is also in full swing. Breakfast, lunch, apps, dinner, and dessert is served every day. I truly enjoyed feeding the guides and the guests each week, and even though the menu rotates and is the same every week, I just love the reactions from the guests. Here I found a queue in the sidewalk or in the boardwalk on my way to work. 72 paces from my cabin to the kitchen. One of our crew, Ron, was nice enough to build me a stool so that on the days that I have lots of standing to do, I could take a small rest and rest my foot here and there. So that was awesome. This was all caught before noon on the first day for the guests. So it is definitely a great season to start off. We've seen quite a few mamas and their babies this season. This one we're pretty sure we saw last year, and the cubs were so small they looked like little black labs, and now they've got their coats and their blondes. Just like last year, we occasionally get a day where the air temperature is colder than the water, and so you get this awesome fog just above the river. It's quite a sight to see and definitely worth picture taking. Smaller ones we've seen this year.
Hey, just yanked it out.
Got him a fish.
Mm-hmm.
This is what 5:30 looks like every day. Kurt making coffee and warming up the dining tent, and I'm getting breakfast ready by 7 so the anglers can be out on the river by 8. Now that is a lot of fish. These gentlemen were not disappointed with their haul. And here's Josh with a catch from his day. These medium-sized cubs are about 2 to 3 years old, and they are very curious, so they get into camp or get up closer to camp than we would like. This group we have had actually show up on the boardwalk a few times this week. This is Zach, one of our guides, ready to scare off the bears. And these are our guests from Switzerland this week. They were definitely happy with their catch and took home quite a bit of fish with them. They caught their limit every single day. With only 5 hours of darkness landing after midnight, I very seldom get to see the moon, but it was there to greet me this morning, which was a nice little treat. Kurt keeps us laughing all day, every day, and I can't resist snapping photos of him and his shenanigans. This is Murphy, one of our guides, with a nice catch. The guests and guides get to see quite a few more bears than I do as they travel up and down the river throughout the day, but thankfully they are willing to share their videos with me to share with you. And we're back to Sunday turnaround day. This is where we package all of the fish that the customers are taking home with them and get them packaged in boxes and ready for transport. The gentleman from Switzerland this week will be sending their fish to a processing company for cold smoking before it's sent home. So they take home a little more than most of our guests. But it is all a process. It has to be packaged and boxed and ready to get on the boat and meet the float plane. It's been a great week feeding all these hungry anglers, and now we will get them packed up and ready to meet the float plane and wait for our next group to arrive. This is Chef Q in Alaska. Thank you for watching.